After 60, your legs start disappearing fast, and 80% of seniors have no idea it's happening. In this video, we will reveal the 6 most powerful morning habits to stop leg muscle loss, ranked from least to most effective. Every tip is backed by real science with every reference linked below. Before we dive in, tell us in the comments, where are you watching from and what time do you usually get out of bed? We're reading and replying to every single comment. Now, without any further ado, let's start with habit number 6. And this one might be the reason your legs feel stiffer every morning. Drink 15 to 20 ounces of water within 10 minutes of waking. It sounds basic, but this one simple habit could be the most overlooked cause of leg weakness in seniors. After 60, your body naturally loses more water overnight than you think. You breathe out moisture with every breath, lose fluids through your skin, and your kidneys continue filtering waste even while you sleep. By the time you wake up, you're already in a state of mild dehydration, and that affects everything from blood flow to muscle fiber activation. Most seniors don't feel thirsty in the morning, so they skip water and go straight to coffee. But this mistake could be silently weakening their legs every day. Here's the physiology. When you're dehydrated, your blood thickens. That makes your heart work harder to pump oxygen and nutrients to your muscles, especially your lower limbs, which are farthest from your heart. Thick blood also slows down circulation through tiny capillaries in your calves and quads, which are responsible for muscle repair. Without that proper delivery system, your muscles start breaking down faster than they rebuild. A 2021 study in Nutrients found that even 2% dehydration reduced lower body strength, reaction time, and walking endurance in older adults. This happens quietly. You unfeel it in a single day. But over time, it adds up to chronic leg weakness, instability, and eventual loss of function. And let's talk about mitochondria. The power plants inside your muscle cells. They need water to convert food into usable energy. When you redehydrated, mitochondrial output slows down, and your muscles literally lose their ability to contract with power. That's why some seniors feel wobbly getting out of bed or notice stiffness in their thighs after just standing up. It's not just age, it's morning muscle dehydration. Drinking 15 to 20 ounces of water within the first 10 minutes of waking up floods your system, restores blood volume, and jumpstarts circulation to the legs. It also helps flush out nighttime waste buildup like uric acid and lactic acid that can make joints stiff and muscles sore. Room temperature water is ideal. It absorbs faster and doesn't shock the system like ice-cold water. Add a pinch of unrefined sea salt or a squeeze of lemon if you want extra absorption and minerals. This habit is fast, free, and powerful. Yet most people skip it and wonder why their legs feel weaker every month. Start tomorrow. No excuses. Rehydrate your muscles before you lose them. Do 60 seconds of seated leg pulses before standing up. Most seniors go from lying down to standing without preparing their muscles. But that transition from rest to movement is one of the most dangerous moments for your legs after 60. If your blood flow is sluggish and your muscles are cold, you're far more likely to feel stiffness, dizziness, or even lose balance. And every unsteady step silently increases the risk of a fall. A 2020 study published in the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy found that just 60 seconds of low-intensity muscle activation before standing improved lower body stability by over 22% in adults over 65. That's massive. And it only takes a minute. Here's how it works. When you wake up, your circulation is slower, especially in the lower limbs. Blood pools in the legs overnight, and the muscles haven't been contracting for hours. The moment you try to stand, your heart has to fight gravity to push oxygen and nutrients downward. But if your leg muscles haven't woken up, that process gets delayed. The result: weak steps, stiff joints, and slow reaction time. Even worse, underused muscles begin losing motor neurons, and that loss is almost impossible to recover once it sets in. Leg pulses re-engage those dormant fibers. While sitting on the edge of your bed, extend one leg straight and gently lift and lower it in small, quick pulses. No more than 2 to 3 inches for about 30 seconds each side. Focus on controlled movement from your thigh, not your ankle. This activates your quads, hips, and stabilizing muscles without straining the joints. You'll feel warmth, tingling, and even light fatigue. That's good. It means circulation is returning and your nervous system is fully reconnecting with your lower body. And here's the benefit most people miss. Doing this daily sends a signal to your brain that your legs are still active and needed. This helps preserve neuromuscular coordination, which keeps your reflexes sharp and your gait steady. Seniors who do this every morning often report fewer stumbles, easier stair climbing, and better posture within just a few weeks. It's not a workout, it's a signal. A daily reminder to your body that the legs still matter. If you want to stay on your feet for years to come, don't just stand up. Activate, then rise. 60 seconds is all it takes to keep strength from slipping away. Eat 20 to 30 grams of protein within 1 hour of waking. If you're over 60 and starting your day with toast, cereal, or just coffee, you're setting your legs up for failure. Morning is when your body is in a fasted catabolic state, meaning it's breaking down tissue, not building it. It might sound too simple to matter, but this one habit can radically shift how your leg muscles function after 60. Every morning, your body needs a biological wake-up signal, and for your muscles, that signal is sunlight. Just 5 to 10 minutes of early morning sun exposure on your skin, especially your legs, helps regulate hormones, boost vitamin D production, and improve calcium absorption, all of which are critical for preserving strength, stability, and bone density. A 2022 study in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity found that older adults with daily sunlight exposure had significantly higher lower body strength and a reduced risk of falls by 31%. Here's what most people don't realize. Vitamin D isn't just for bones. It plays a direct role in muscle contraction, especially in your quads, hamstrings, and calves. When you're deficient and over 60, you probably are. Your muscles become weaker, slower to fire, and more prone to injury. Low vitamin D is also linked to higher levels of chronic inflammation, poor coordination, and even nerve dysfunction in the lower limbs. That heaviness or wobbly feeling in your legs could be sunlight starvation. And the first fuel you give it either stops that muscle breakdown or accelerates it. Early in the day, when you need strength, energy, and blood flow. Seniors who don't get morning light often report poor sleep, slower metabolism, and brain fog. But they rarely connect it to their legs, and here's where it matters most. Vitamin D helps your muscles absorb amino acids, meaning even if you're eating enough protein, low sunlight exposure can block the benefits. To get the most from this habit, step outside within 30 minutes of waking. Wear shorts or lift your pant legs to expose skin, especially thighs or calves. No sunscreen needed for the first few minutes. Even cloudy days deliver benefits. And if you're housebound, open a window. Direct light through glass doesn't work, but open air makes a difference. This isn't about tanning. It's about turning on the systems your muscles need to stay strong. Your body runs on light, and your legs need that switch flipped every morning. Don't miss it. A major study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who consumed at least 25 grams of protein within 1 hour of waking preserved twice as much leg muscle over 12 months compared to those who waited until later in the day. That's a massive difference. And it all comes down to timing. After 60, your body becomes more resistant to building muscle, a phenomenon called anabolic resistance. You can't just eat protein randomly throughout the day and expect results. Your muscles need a strong early signal to turn on repair mode. And that signal has to come first thing in the morning. Without it, your legs stay in a breakdown loop all day long. You lose strength, you lose balance, and eventually you lose mobility. The scariest part, you won't feel this happening until it's too late. To prevent this, you need high-quality complete protein early, not just a piece of toast with peanut butter. not a fruit smoothie with 6 grams of protein. We're talking eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, a scoop of whey isolate, or even a small piece of salmon or chicken. And you need to hit that 20 to 30 gram range to fully activate muscle protein synthesis. Anything less, and your body will prioritize burning it for energy, not building with it. This one habit doesn't just feed your muscles. It protects your brain, fuels your metabolism, and stabilizes your blood sugar all morning. Seniors who consistently eat protein first thing often report fewer energy crashes, better appetite control, and significantly stronger legs within weeks. If you're serious about preventing muscle loss, don't skip protein in the morning. Prioritize it because every missed opportunity compounds the decline. Your legs are waiting to rebuild. Give them what they need early and in the right amount. Expose your legs to natural sunlight for 5 to 10 minutes. Getting morning sun also resets your circadian rhythm, helping your body produce cortisol at the right time. Do 3 minutes of deep squat holds or chair-assisted squats. If you're not using your legs in the morning, you're losing them. Blood flow is low, joints are stiff, and the longer you stay sedentary, the more muscle fibers remain inactive. But squatting activates everything at once: your quads, hamstrings, calves, glutes, and even your core. This might sound strange, but if you want to keep your legs strong after 60, start by taking off your shoes. Most seniors spend their entire day in soft padded footwear that numbs their feet, weakens their lower legs, and disconnects the brain from the muscles that control balance and coordination. A 2022 study in the Journal of Aging Research found that older adults who practiced barefoot walking or grounding for just 5 minutes each morning improved ankle stability, calf activation, and balance control by over 30% within 4 weeks. Start by placing a glass of water beside your bed before you sleep. The moment you wake up, drink 15 to 20 ounces of room temperature water within the first 10 minutes. Aim for 25 to 30 grams of protein within the first hour of waking. Whether it's eggs, Greek yogurt, or a quick whey shake, this early intake tells your body to stop breaking down muscle and start rebuilding strength, especially in the legs. This rehydrates your muscles, improves circulation, and reduces morning stiffness before it even starts. Don't wait. This is the first signal your body needs to restore blood flow to your legs. Repeat this routine every morning and you'll start reversing leg decline, proving balance and rebuilding strength faster than any supplement can promise. This can be in your hallway, living room, or kitchen. And by the time you notice it, up to 20% of your leg strength could already be gone. But it doesn't have to stay that way. Every single habit you start tomorrow morning, from hydration to barefoot, walking, sends a signal to your body. We're not done yet. You don't need a gym, a trainer, or a complicated plan. You need daily action, simple moves, small triggers, morning momentum. Because what you do in the first 30 minutes after waking either rebuilds your strength or continues to take it away. Walking barefoot strengthens your feet, ankles, and calves, while reactivating the nerves that control balance and posture. And if this helped you, hit that subscribe button. New videos every week to keep you moving, thinking, and thriving after 60. Let's keep those legs strong. If you have any questions or want to share your own experiences, feel free to leave a comment below. Thanks for watching. It reconnects your brain to your lower body, something padded shoes prevent. It sends a loud signal to your brain. These muscles are still needed. Extend one leg, lift it slightly, and pulse gently from the thigh. Switch legs after 30 seconds. This activates your quads, wakes up dormant nerve pathways, and gets your legs firing before you stand, reducing your fall risk immediately. Possible, expose your arms or legs to the light. This boosts vitamin D, which is essential for muscle contraction, balance, and calcium absorption. It also resets your internal clock and improves energy levels throughout the day. When you walk barefoot, especially on a firm, clean surface like hardwood or tile, you reactivate those nerves, which instantly fires up your calves, glutes, and hips. Spend just 5 minutes every morning walking barefoot in a safe space in your home. Roll through your steps slowly from heel to toe. Focus on how the ground feels. If you're unsteady, hold a wall for support. It's not about speed. It's about reconnecting your brain and legs. Do deep squat holds or hover above the seat in a half squat position and hold for 20 seconds at a time. This strengthens your glutes, hips, and thighs, the core muscle groups that protect you from falling. You'll feel more grounded, more stable, and more alive even after the very first time. This habit also improves joint alignment, reduces swelling in the lower legs, and helps correct posture by rebalancing weight distribution. It's not just good for your muscles. It's essential for your nervous system, circulation, and long-term mobility. If you want stronger legs, better balance, and a lower fall risk, stop patting your feet into silence. Let them feel the floor. Your entire lower body will wake up with them. This stimulation retrains your balance system, and without it, your body starts turning off the muscles that prevent falls. Shoes, especially soft or orthopedic ones, protect but also weaken. They do the work your legs were built to do. And over time, this leads to lazy foot muscles, poor ankle mobility, and a slow, shuffling gait that increases fall risk dramatically. Without that signal, your body shifts toward catabolism, breaking down muscle for energy and leaving you weaker every week. And this is especially true for type 1 muscle fibers, the ones responsible for strength and stability, which start vanishing first after 60 unless trained directly. After 60, your body starts draining muscle, especially from your thighs and glutes, unless you give it a reason not to. The most effective signal: mechanical tension. And the fastest way to create that tension at home without weights is with deep squat holds or simple chair-assisted squats. A 2021 study in Frontiers in Physiology found that seniors who practiced squatting movements daily maintained significantly more leg strength, balance, and bone density than those who walked alone even without formal workouts. Here's why it matters so much. When you wake up, your legs are still asleep. To do it right, stand in front of a chair or bed. Lower yourself slowly into a squat as deep as you safely can. Then hold for 10 to 20 seconds. Repeat 3 to 5 times, gradually building up to longer holds or deeper squats. If needed, hold the countertop or railing for balance. You can also sit halfway into a chair and hover just above the seat, holding tension in your legs before standing again. You don't need perfect form. You just need activation. This isn't a workout. It's a morning signal to reverse leg decline. Done daily, it improves circulation, wakes up your nervous system, and strengthens the exact muscles that prevent falls. It also stimulates bone-building hormones like IGF-1 and testosterone, both of which crash after 60 without physical stress. 3 minutes, no gym, no equipment. But the impact on your legs, massive. If you want to stay out of a wheelchair, this is where it starts. Walk barefoot for 5 minutes on a hard, safe surface. Here's why it works. The soles of your feet are packed with sensory nerves that send real-time information to your brain about position, pressure, and motion. That's why many seniors start tripping, dragging their feet, or feeling off balance without understanding why. It's not just age-ID's disconnection. The fix is simple. How to incorporate all 6 habits into your morning step by step. Next, while still seated at the edge of your bed, do 60 seconds of slow seated leg pulses. Once you're up, go straight to the kitchen and prep a high-protein breakfast. While your food is cooking or settling, step outside or near a window for at least 5 to 10 minutes of natural sunlight. Now take off your shoes and walk barefoot on a clean, hard surface for about 5 minutes. Finally, finish your routine with a 3-minute squat circuit. Use a sturdy chair for support if needed. In just 15 to 20 minutes, you've hydrated, activated, fueled, and fortified your legs without needing a gym, a trainer, or any equipment. Leg muscle loss doesn't start with a walker. It starts with small, silent changes. Slower steps, shaky knees, longer time getting out of a chair. Before you go, tell us in the comments, which of these 6 habits are you starting tomorrow morning? We read and reply to every single one.